Hey everybody, it's me. It's Monday. It's about 4 o'clock-ish my time. And I'm sat in my garage and I thought I would quickly come on and see if anybody is there. I haven't been on Facebook Live for, gosh, I don't know, a few weeks maybe. Life has kind of got crazy, and so I figured I would just jump on and see if people still remember me. I'm Diane from the Paint Factory. I am sometimes painter, sometimes crime fighter. It's kind of like an identity that is evolving. So I'm sat in my little humble garage with my picture of my son behind me, picture of Black Elvis Presley this side, and I figured, why not? I'll just jump on. I have lipstick and I'm not gonna waste my lipstick, so hi. So yeah, I'm in my garage. It's a mess. I'm not gonna show you because I'm embarrassed. It's just there is no rhyme or reason to my garage. It's just some place where I paint, where I hide out from my family, where I get my my sense of kind of calm. So amongst the chaos there is calm, and I know what I'm doing. And at the moment I am doing this piece. I haven't painted for, seems like a long time. I did that custom piece. I'm lying. I did a piece last week. It was a custom piece. And so with custom pieces, they're kind of bittersweet because I do enjoy them. I do, but I'm kind of going with someone else's vision. And so it kind of, I don't want to say restricts me, but I have to be aware that I am doing it for somebody else's house and they are choosing the colours, and I just kind of do my thing until they tell me to stop doing my thing. But that was good. That I did that. I got that dropped off. I'm now doing this piece. If you can see the grey, this is actually the Wise Owl new grey primer. The reason why I did the grey, hello Janet, how are you, sweetie? The reason why I did the grey primer is that I don't know what was on this. It was kind of like a funky finish, but it would not let my paint stick to it. And I started playing around with colours as I typically do. I kind of like mix my colours and then decide what kind of finish I want in a small section, and then if I like it I will carry that on to the full piece. The colours that I was working with are actually the new colours. They're the greens, the really kind of rich yellows, and I love them, but they wouldn't blinking bloody hell stick to this piece. So I did a coat of primer, and let me tell you, it's gonna stick. It really is. So I'm gonna be doing the yellows. I think I'm gonna be doing something like this, the new one, with green. And green is really hard. It's a hard color to sell. Typically when I do pieces of furniture in green, it takes a long time because not everybody can accommodate a dark green in their home. I don't care, I'm using it. So this is a piece that I've had this piece for a long time. Hi Lindsay, how are you? And I had to wait to see where inspiration would take, and it took me a while because what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a Van Gogh, and I wanted to do sunflowers, because when I was in France, France was a debacle, let's face it. And I met some wonderful people, and the class was wonderful, but the tour was a frigging nightmare. But anyway, but when I was in France, I saw a lot of sunflowers, and I took a lot of photographs of sunflowers, and I wanted sunflowers on this piece. Now, when I had the image, the Van Gogh sunflowers enlarged and was ready to go, the proportions didn't work. That did not make me a happy person. And so I threw the sunflowers away. I know, I swear, bloody hell is really very tame for me, but it's only 4 o'clock on a Monday. See me at 7 o'clock on a Friday, and who knows. So I had to think about what image would work on this particular piece, and I am using an image that I've used before. Now, I have never repeated an image. All of my pieces have been original, and I was very adamant to begin with that I would not be doing copies and repeats, because there's so many beautiful pieces of artwork out there. However, I eat my words. I lie. And so I am using another image. I wonder if anybody can tell what I'm using. I know you can only see this side, and I want to show you this side. But can anybody guess what I'm going to be using? Come on. No, Lindsay, it's not Waterhouse. No. Carry on. I'm waiting. It's only 4 o'clock. I've got all evening. I don't have to start cooking until 6. So, oh my God. Okay, so, oops, I'm falling. Look, my naked lady. This is, let me just try and secure that, because I have a feeling that my tripod is going to fall. This is September Morn, and it's by Paul Shabas. And I love naked ladies. What can I tell you? They are to be worshipped and adored, and she is just the most beautiful young naked lady that I've seen all day. But I'll get you closer, because then you'll see how image transfer is not an exact art. You will always have seams and tiles to work with. Always. If you think you're not going to do that and that will not happen to you, call me, because it will. So here, excuse me, I hope you don't have vertigo. But so this was done in 4 sections, and you can see right along here is the seam. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What I am gonna do is have to use my acrylics and try and blend the edges so that you will no longer see, and it's just going to be a beautiful seamless print. But look, isn't she quite beautiful? The reason why this is red, actually there's other pieces you can see down here is red, over here. A lot of the seams on the top I painted red, and the reason why I painted them red is, look, can you see my black Elvis right there? The reason why I painted them red is that I probably am going to do copper leaf, and I want to do copper leaf instead of gold leaf, instead of silver leaf, because copper is a really warm, rich feeling, and I can get some really good patina. And so I want it very warm and rich and beautiful, but I can't do the copper until I've done the body. So what, and look at this, look, it's just paper everywhere. My husband absolutely goes mental when he comes into the garage. He goes mental. Look, snowing, look, ooh. Special effects. This is what I live with on a day-to-day basis. It's ridiculous. It's like living with a really bad case of dandruff. But anyway, I digress, as I normally do. So this is what I'm going to be working with. Again, I think I'm going to do, I know I'm going to do yellow, probably green, probably maybe a little bit of orange. What's wrong with orange? Underused. And copper leaf with patina, and it's going to be old. I'm going to be using some shellac. Going to be using glazes. This, I'm going to guess, probably is not going to get finished until next week, for three reasons. Reason number one, I am notoriously slow and lazy, and I can't work all day because I have to nap, right? I'm actually going to Victoria, BC on Thursday for the weekend. And I know those three reasons, and I can't think of the third one other than I'm slow. Explain why shellac. Janie, because shellac is beautiful. I love my shellac. A lot of my pieces have shellac, and I make my own. And it just gives, what does it give? It gives like a really nice patina. It gives a really rich finish. And so, again, and I keep, not stressing, but emphasizing, shall we say, that you don't just use paint. Don't just use two colors of paint and then sandpaper it down and then use a wax and think that's it, because there's so much product out there, so much. And once you start playing around with the product and you go crazy scientist, you get such beautiful finishes, or at least I think you do. I mean, people might look at my pieces and think, what was she thinking? To which I say, bite me. But that's just me. So I buy, just hold on and I'll show you, Janie. So I buy things like this. This is de-waxed shellac. This is like a really natural blonde colour, which you would think would look very pretty on my piece. And it would, but it's not going to give me as much definition as I want. This one is button shellac. And again, you mix it with alcohol and it turns thick and gooey, and then you paint it on and then you take it off and then you put some more on and then you take that off and then you decide, oh, this is ugly, what am I going to do? And then you panic, and then eventually it turns out rather well. So yes, start looking around. Don't, like I say, please don't just go with one company and think because that's all they produce that's all you can use. That's not true. Look around. So much out there, and I haven't discovered half of things out there. So if you want to share with me, I would be more than willing to listen, because I do like a good patina. So yeah, just gonna drop those on the floor. So yeah, I think that's it. I just figured, it's a beautiful day. Like I said, I've got lipstick on, so I'm not going to waste the lipstick. I had to tell somebody that I actually have makeup on, and it's Monday. Who the heck am I? But yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, or you can just put your comments down below, and I will go online and I will read them all, and I will be giving you updates. I'm probably not going to show you how I paint because it's a bit boring, right? I mean, this is what I do. You don't want to be watching me do that. You want the end product. So I will take pictures and I will hopefully show you the end product next week. And then I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I have a vanity behind this that I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with it. But other than that, I could clear my garage and get organized. But what fun would that be? So I'm refusing in regards to what my husband said. No, you can't make me. So, like I say, crazy Monday 4 o'clock Facebook Live. What the heck? But I wanted to touch base because I miss talking with you and connecting. This week I'm probably going to be posting a lot of my upholstery pieces because I haven't done upholstery for quite a while, as you can see from my gnarly fingers. But once upon a time I did upholstery, and I did some really quite nice chairs and bed frames, and looking back at all my pictures, it's kind of fun to revisit them. So I know I have new people on my page, so I will post them and hopefully inspire you guys, not necessarily to get gnarly fingers, but at least to get good fabric and use different paint colors and have fun, because that's what life is about, having fun. So on those words of wisdom, I will say goodbye, and I'm very multifaceted. Yes, I've been called lots worse, but yes, I will take that as a compliment, Lindsay. Thank you. So I will talk to you all later. Have a wonderful evening. Make the weekend, or make the week count, and thank you again for indulging me. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.